Okay, Maribel, let's start this class working with the reader. Okay, in the last class, in the last Friday, no, on last Friday, we saw the chapter 6 of the book we are working, Kidnapped. In the chapter, let's remember, okay, let's remember what happened in chapter 1 to 5. Let's remember, his name is David Belfort, no? His parents died, and then he visited his uncle. But his uncle wasn't a good person. He wasn't a good man because he sold David to pirates, not to a group of bad people. You see, and well, these people tried to use David as a slave, I guess. Well, in the ship, he met Alan Stewart, no, a man. But this man was a rebel, no. He was against the king of England. They became friends. They became friends, and they fight against the captain. But during the fight, there was a storm on the ocean. So David fell down, no? Fell overboard. This was in the chapter 5. At chapter 6, he woke up at the beach, at a new place, and he heard some rumors, no, something like that he was looking his friend. And then he went to Torosai, to find Alan. In the chapter 6, he met an important man. His name was Campbell. Do you remember this word, Campbell? A rich man, Campbell. His name was Colin Campbell. But Colin Campbell was the enemy of Alan Stewart because Colin Campbell was the King's George man. So in the chapter 6 happens that one rebel in the forest was hiding, and then this man shoot to Campbell, and Campbell die. So the lawyer, the other man, says to the soldiers, catch him because he's the guilty, catch David. And David has no option, so he ran away. He escaped. In the forest, when he was escaping, in the forest, he met Alan one more time. Okay, and they decided to go to another place to this no well head for Auxcharm, the house of my cousin. This is in the chapter 6. Okay, so let's start with the chapter 7. Please pay attention to the story because then you're going to answer some questions about it. Okay? So listen what happened in chapter 7. see? Well, in this part, Alan and David met Alan's cousin, no? His name was um, his name was what is here? Oh, sorry, let's see. Hi Reina, good evening. Okay, in this page, hi Reina. In this page they meet Alan's cousin, no? Alan's cousin. They enter to his house and there were also some people there, but they were burning papers. They were burning evidence. Okay, because now not Colin Campbell is dead, so the soldiers are looking for David because they believe David is guilty. Okay, so let's continue. You see, so they stayed that night in Alan's cousin, but the next day they were to the hills. No, and also they also went to a waterfall, to a gate in a cave. Well, at the end they saw a troop of soldiers. No, as we know, they were looking for David. Okay, let's listen one more. Okay, listen. You see, then they went to a mountain, to a high mountain. No, and they were run away. Remember, they are escaping from the soldiers. Okay, but then they decided to see if his cousin was safe or not. So they decided to send a message, but they don't have nor paper nor pen to send the message. No, so they say this. No, Listen, please. You see? So they wanted to communicate with his cousin. So he says, "No, give me the silver bottom. I have a friend in a nearby beach. If I left this bottom, he is going to know that I am here. So he is going to come to the cave to help us." He says that, not Alan says that. So the next morning, you see, they saw a white looking man heading for the cave. He carried a bag of food, a letter, and money, no? From Mr. Stewart's. "Bad news all around, Alan," said the man. Alan and David were sad to read that James was in prison. James, remember, James is the cousin of Alan, the person who helped them after the overboard. No, after when the ship was crashed, James helped them. Someone maybe saw them. That's why the soldiers catch James, and now James is in prison. Okay, they say that, no. He had made the posters, but the soldiers has not believed him. And David says he was relieved that he did not look much like the drawing. No? And in this part, finish the chapter 7. Okay? So let's answer some questions about that. Okay, let's see. Please open, let's go to the chat, open this link, write your name. Put these numbers, and write your name because we are going to. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Please go to the chat. You have a link there. Please to the chat. You have a link. Write these numbers. Oh, write your name, and Let's be ready to answer the questions. Okay. About the chapter 7. Maribel, can you open the link? Okay, okay. Only we have 3 chapters more to finish this book, no? Yeah, 3 more. The next month, maybe we are going to finish the story. Okay, let's start. Question one, okay? Who did Alan and David met? Who? Met means con quién se reunieron, a quién conocieron. That is the question. Who did Alan? Ah, ya, tienes que dividir si estás en la computadora, tienes que dividir dos ventanas. Una, donde está la pregunta y las opciones. Ya, tienes que regresar al Meet, primero en el Meet. Lee la pregunta, lee las opciones. Cuando sepas la respuesta, regresas al link que has abierto y presionas el color que haces. Yeah, the answer was James, okay? James was the answer. Alan Scott. Yeah, this sentence is true or false. The next morning, Alan and David left the house and went to the hills. True or false? Yes, it's true. The next day, they went to the hills. Because remember, they are escaping from the soldiers, no? Three. What do they decided to do? Yes, at the hills, when they were at the hills, they asked for help in the nearest beach because Alan has a friend who lives in that city, no? Four, listen. What happened with James? What happened with Alan's cousin? The answer is he was in prison. Remember, James is this person. James is this person. Okay? Alan's cousin is James. And now he's in prison because the soldiers they know that the James helped Alan or helped David. No, that's why now they are in prison. Okay. Now let's work with the activities. Okay. Third place, Reina. Second place is Susana, and the winner is Maribel. Okay. Now let's work the activities. Okay. Let's go to the activities from the chapter 7. Yeah, let's complete true or false. A. The people of Appin would be blamed for Colin Campbell's death. What do you think? The people of Appin would be blamed. True or false? Yeah, yes. O sea, ellos son los culpables de la muerte de Colin Campbell Death. Es lo que dice, ¿no? The people of Appy. ¿Serían culpables de la muerte de Colin Campbell? True, no? That's why the soldiers were looking for strange people. Yeah. Two. Oh, sorry. B. James was David's cousin. False. Yes. It's Alan's cousin, no? Not David's. It's Alan's cousin. C. James would make wanted posters for Alan and David to trick the soldiers. Trick significa para engañar a los soldados. True, yes, it's true. James, he created these posters, no, wanted, reward. In Spanish means se busca, no? He believed that with this method, the soldiers um, maybe could trust with him, no? But it wasn't like that. D. Alan and David hid in James' house until the hunt for them slowed down. What do you think? Dice que ellos llegaron a casa de James antes de que empezara la cacería, antes de que le empezaran a perseguir a ellos. This is true or false? They arrived. Yeah. E. Alan wanted to find out how young Breck was. Alan wanted to know how young Breck was. Alan quería saber cómo estaba John Breck. False. He wasn't interested in John Breck, his friend. He was worried about his cousin, no? That's why he was hoping to get some news about that. Yeah. F. The cave was a dangerous place for David and Alan to hide in. False. Was a dangerous place? The cave? La cave es la cueva donde estaban escondiéndose. Was a dangerous place? No, it wasn't. G. James was sent to prison. Yes, true. Alan's cousin, James, was sent to prison. Maybe someone looked them enter into the house. That's why they are guilty now. Okay. Activity B. Let's see the B. Okay, let's put in order one to five. Okay, in order. What happened first? James gave Alan and David some food and money. John Breck delivered the news that James was in prison. Alan and David lay quiet under the hot sun for many hours, trying to escape the English soldier. Alan and David reached James' house. David and Alan came across a waterfall and had to jump across it. What sentence is number one? Tell me, what happened first? ¿Qué pasa primero en el capítulo? Ex- Excellent, Gear. Good job. Alan and David reached James' house. Reached means llegaron a la casa, ¿no? Alcanzaron la casa de James' house. Yeah, good. This is one. What happened number two? And then, yes, because we're their guests, no, and he was the host. So it says, let me, maybe you're hungry, no? Here's some food for you and some money. Number three, yeah, good. Three, no, they escaped. They went to a cave. And then what happened when they were looking in the forest? Yes. So in that case, they realized that they need help to escape. So they asked for help to one of his friends, John Brake. And this person carried the news that James was in prison. No, okay. This is what happens in the chapter. Okay, complete the sentence using the correct form of the verbs. These verbs, are in present tense, but we can use it to the past, or it depends of the sentence. For example, blame. What is the past of blame? Blame it. Okay. Introduce. Introduce it. Comfortable. Escape. Escape it. Believe. Believe it. Whisper. Whisper it. Okay. That says. So one. The prisoner from prison by digging a hole in his cell and crawling through it. Yeah, but in escape or escape it? Yes, the prisoner escaped from prison by digging a hole. Digging es escarbando, digging, escarbando un agujero, digging a hole in his cell and crawling through it. Y arrastrándose sobre él, ¿no? O sea, se metió en el agujero. Crawling through it. Two, Wanda to her classmate during the math quiz, but the teacher heard and sent her out of the class. Wanda to her classmate during the math quiz, the math exam, but the teacher listened to her. No, not exactly blame. Yes, that is the answer. Very good. Whispered. Wanda whispered to her classmate, no, help me, the number two says, no, in the math test. That's why the teacher heard that and sent her out of the class. The teacher says, out, out. So that happens. Three, let me to you to my friends, Tom and John. Let me, yes. O sea, dice, déjame presentarte a mis amigos. Eso significa introduce it, presentar. Let me introduce it to you, my friends, Tom and John. Okay. For the little boy, his brother for breaking the window. A little boy, his little brother, for breaking the window. Yes, very good. Blame it. O sea, culpó a su hermano, ¿no? The little boy blamed his brother for breaking the window. He did it, he says, no? Blame it. Five. Tina felt es el pasado de feel, sentir. Tina felt very in her new tracksuit. It was a present from her aunt, but it was a size too small. Oh, in this case, it's uncomfortable, okay? Yes, uncomfortable. Dice, Tina se siente muy, no muy cómoda o incómoda, muy incómoda en su nuevo traje. Fue un regalo de su tía, pero es muy pequeño. ¿Ve? Como dice, the size is too small, por eso es que lo estoy poniendo uncomfortable. No es confortable. ¿Ve? Uncomfortable. En este caso es un adjetivo. Es an adjective. Very uncomfortable. Six. When Kate, yes. Kate says, no, sorry, teacher, I'm late in the class because I had an accident. That's why it says her classmate and the teacher did not believe her. Maybe she says, no, sorry, teacher, I'm late because uh, I was driving, then I had a flat tire, and I have to change the tire. Maybe she's invented something, no? Invented something. That's why she says the teacher did not believe her. Okay, we are going to stop here in the chapter 7, okay? Now let's talk about our lesson. Let's start with a 7, okay? 7b. Okay, in the last class we talked about airplanes, the rules you must follow when you travel in an airplane. Now we are going to continue working with a 7b. Down to earth, okay? Please listen. Look at the picture. Look at this picture. Why is there a suitcase next to Len? What do you think there is a suitcase next to Len? Suitcase means a bag, a travel bag. That is a suitcase. And why do you think Len looks annoyed? Annoyed means angry, similar to angry. Why do you think Len looks annoyed? Okay, no ideas? For example, in my case, teacher, why is there a suitcase next to Len? A suitcase? Maybe he's going to take a trip. Maybe he's going to travel. That's why he has a suitcase. And why do you think Len looks annoyed? Maybe because she disagreed with the decision of traveling. Maybe, no, we don't know. Let's watch the video, okay, to see. Let's watch the video. Oh, sorry, I have to share in another way. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Listen, please, the video, okay? Listen. Mm, like all mothers, no? The mother says like that, no? Son, are you hungry? Are you tired? Why don't you sleep? Maybe you're tired. I'm going to cook your favorite food. No? Mothers are like that. Let's watch one more time, okay? The video. Hmm. Okay, tell me, why is there a suitcase next to Leng? Why? Why is there a bag next to Leng? Years, tell me why. Well, because according to the video, he is going to have a trip. No? Question two, why do you think Leng looks annoyed? Because his mom is very, I don't know, very protective, I guess. His mom tried to offer everything to him, no? Like he was a child, but he's not a child. He's an adult. That's why he's annoying. He's a little kind of angry. Okay? So in this unit, we are going to work with this. Okay? We are going to use expressions with have to, don't have to, need to, and don't need to. Okay? So remember this. For to express obligation, we use have to. For example, but I have to be at the airport at around 7:30. You have to. It's your obligation to be at the airport at this time. Other way to talk about obligation is using must, using rules. We see this in the airplane, no? When you are in the airplane, you mustn't smoke. It's a rule. How to express prohibition? Well, we know this, no? Prohibition. Mustn't. No? Mustn't. And to express necessity, to express necessity, we use need. Okay? You need some sleep. You need to call a taxi. Need is something you need. It's necessary to have. Okay? Remember this. Listen, if the affirmative is for obligation, the negative is for options. Okay? The same with must, no? The negative mustn't is for prohibition. Okay, we are going to work with that. So let's start. Listen one more time and number the parts of the video, okay? Listen, please. Listen the next. Listen the next. Yeah, listen the next. Yeah, tell me the order. What is the number one? Yeah, very good. Second. And the number two? This? No. Number two? No. No. Yes. The four. This is the four. And the number three? Yes, the one, the first. And of course, this is the number four. Stop worrying, she says, no? Okay, this is the correct option. One more, activity V. Listen to the presentation and choose. Oh, you have the conversation, no? You have the conversation here. All the conversation you have here. Please read one more time and tell me the answer if these statements are true or false. For example, the one, Len's flight is at 7:30. Yes or no? True or false? Yes, it's true. False or just true? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Read. Yes. What time is your flight? At 8:35, but I have to be at the airport at 7:30. Are you sure you have everything? Yeah. Excellent here. Good observation. False. Len is hungry. Very good. False, because he says, no, mom, I can eat at the airplane. Three. Len is going to have dinner on the plane. Yes. Len wants to sleep now in this moment. Yes, he says, no, I can sleep on the plane. Five. Len hasn't called a taxi yet. Very good. False. He already called a taxi. Six. Len's mom wants to take him to the airport. True, yes. He says, no, I can't drive you. Seven. Len is annoyed with his mom. Yes, it's true. Oh, it's annoyed. Sorry. It's false. This sentence means Len está enojado o está como molesto con su mamá. No, his mom is annoying. His mom is annoying, but he is not annoyed. Okay? Not with his mom. It's that situation, no? Okay? Good. One more, okay? One activity more. See. Complete using the correct form of the verbs. The same. Delay. What is the past of delayed? Tell me. Delay it. From land, landed. From check in, checked in. Yes. For departure, launch. Departure, launch means where your suitcases when you arrive with the when you're traveling a plane, you have to wait for your suitcases. The place where you can catch or pick up your suitcase is in a departure launch. Flight. The pass of flight. Well, it's not a verb. Okay, flight is a noun. Es un sustantivo. Vuelo. Okay, yeah. Let's complete. Hello. Hi, Dad. Are you still picking me up from the airport today? Oh, hello, Danny. Yes. Tell me what time you're playing. Landed. Very good. Landed means aterrizar. Tell me what time your plane landed. ¿A qué hora aterriza tu avión? My plane arrives at 4:40, but the weather isn't very good right now. So there might be a yes, delayed. That's okay, I'll wait. Delayed means es lo opuesto a despegar. Demorado, ¿no? Cuando demoran o suspendido. Delayed. El vuelo se suspende. Usually for the weather. Okay, usually it's for weather. There is no other reason. Okay, what time is our tomorrow, Linda? It's at 2 o'clock, so we have to be at the airport at 12 at noon. What time is our? Mm-mm. No, no, our flight. What time is our flight? Yes, flight. Sorry. What time is our flight tomorrow, Linda? At 2 o'clock. So we have to be at the airport at 12. I might be a bit late. So why don't you check in? Yes. Why don't you check in and I meet you in the yes. Dice, pueda que llegue tarde. ¿Por qué no te adelantas y te registras? El check-in es donde revisan tu maleta, todo eso, ¿no? Check-in. Why don't you check in first? And I'll meet you in the departure lounge. I'll meet you in the other part. No, let's say that. Okay, good. Okay, my friends, we are going to stop here. Okay, we are going to stop here. Activity C. The next class on Monday, we are going to continue with the rest. Okay, thanks for coming. Thanks for your attention.